I'm Juliet Rundell, and I'm from Burnaby, British Columbia, Canada. I teach music at Moscrop Secondary School, and we're here on a cultural exchange with 45 members of our music program. The reason I wanted to come to Cuba very much was because some of my friends have come with their bands before, and they've all said it was the best trip they've ever done. And I have to agree, it is a fantastic trip. I'm so glad that we could expose our students to the Cuban culture. And I think also because we knew already that Cuban people are very warm and very, very musical. So to come to Cuba is a privilege for us, because in Canada, music is not so much a part of the culture as it is here in Cuba. So it's very exciting for us. I would say that in Canada, one of the most challenging parts for Canadian music students is to really understand and feel rhythms. They can learn to count, but to really embrace it in their bodies is one of their more challenging aspects. They're really good technically. So Cuba, the people are just naturally rhythmical. Their whole self is rhythm. And so I think coming here and experiencing that is helping a lot the parts of Canadian students that they have the most difficulty with. So it's a really important step for them.
My name is Austin Ma. I am 16 years old in grade 11. I'm from Canada, and I'm in Cuba here for a band trip from Moscrop. I think it's not really about like concrete stuff. It's more how the experience shapes my understanding of like different culture, and you can reflect that into my music, such as the percussion and rhythms. You have a deeper understanding of different cultural musics. And then performing on the streets, when the concert band performed on the street, I think that was a really unique experience too, that you can't do it anywhere else in the world. And then the reaction of the people was really touching. They like stopped their cars to get out to listen. They were recording us, and it was really touching.
My name is Nathan Kwan. I go to Moscrop Secondary in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And over the past week, since last Saturday, we've been here on a band trip to sort of embrace the culture of Cuba and perform at a variety of places. In Cuba, the music is very different compared to what we have in Canada. And as a percussionist, seeing all the big differences and importance of percussion in Cuba, I think I've really learned more beats and more kind of different auxiliary percussion to use, and now I really think I can incorporate that in my back home in my own concert band and with my own ensemble.
My name is Alexia Sirsti, and I'm from Canada, Burnaby in British Columbia. And I just have to say that Cuba is one of the most beautiful places that I have ever visited. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's been an amazing time here. I'm a percussionist, so having all these percussion workshops and working with all of this percussion, minor percussion, and all of that has just opened my eyes. And now I see music differently, because it's amazing to see how everyone uses different instruments differently, and now I know how to how to work with percussion in a Cuban way, and just to identify Cuban music as well. And I think that's really cool. Cuba's amazing, and it's gorgeous, and it's rich in history and culture and tradition. And I think this is one of the best trips I've ever taken in my life.
My name is Chandler Ma. I am 16 years old and I'm from Vancouver, Canada, Moscrop Secondary. So we're here in Cuba today this week for a band trip where we explore the culture of Cuba and explore their lifestyle. These experiences in Cuba have helped me improve as a musician because I was able to learn about Cuban music and art, for which we aren't able to learn in Vancouver. So that really helps us because we are playing like Latino Cuban pieces as well. So that's been able to help me improve myself and getting into the feel, getting into the vibe of Cuban music, and also just the flow of the music, how to get all the rhythms and all the beats correct. And overall, it's improved me as a musician because I've been learning about music, and it's really important to explore all the different areas of music that you can. For sure, I would definitely recommend these kind of trips. This was really a once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't think I would have done a trip like this with my family. We've only really stayed like in Asia or North America, so to come out here has been like a new experience for me.
I extremely recommend this country to go to. You know, it's been so fun to be here, and the culture's so different from back home that you really got to see everything there is to see here. You know, Old Town Havana, there's so many things to see. The people are super nice. Everyone's eager to learn about new cultures. I think this is an amazing trip. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I'd just like to say that I personally feel really lucky to have been part of this trip, and I feel like, although I didn't do it, I somehow participated in helping my students to a lifetime experience. They're never going to gain this kind of experience ever again, and those are rare, and I think we should appreciate this program very, very much and realize how very special it is.